Hi everyone, this is Emmy. Today I'm going to show you how to do a simple abstract art piece. I'm going to show you on a small scale, but I'm going to show you a large one that I did. And this is just on one of those canvas art boards that you can get at the dollar store, or you want to try it, or you can buy them at the art store as well. I'm usually into more realistic work, such as this one, and this, which is a picture of our local park, and a dory in the mist, and our local Peggy's Cove Lighthouse. And this is actually a picture of Hectanuga Lake, where I was born and raised. First thing I'm going to do is mix up some textured paint. So I have some black acrylic paint. I have some white school glue. The exact amount does not matter. Okay, so I'm just going to add some water. I want to be able to spread it on my art canvas. Okay, that looks about right. It's very thick, but I can still move it around. And I'm going to cover the entire artboard. And if there's places that there isn't any texture, if you've rubbed it too much and it got smooth, just tap on some more so you can have some texture everywhere. And also do the edges, cover all the sides like that. While the paint is still wet, divide your canvas into 3 sections this way. I'm just going to use anything flat. This is the handle of a knife I have that happens to be flat. Just divide it and wipe your knife on a paper towel like that. And for these sections, you don't want them to all be at the same place. So I'm just going to do that like that. And for this one, I'll make the separation here. Okay? So now you're just going to make different designs in each one of these sections. So in this one, maybe I'll do a crosshatch. And just wipe your knife off as you get it, as you pick up the texture, like this. Okay? And for this one, I'm just going to make like a swirly section. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to work my way around in a circle. Like that. And I'm going to make a larger one on this side, so I'm going to start here. Kind of awkward here because I've just got the camera in between myself and the board. Here I'm just going to do some wavy design. like that. And here I'll do another wavy design. Like that. And in this section, I'm just going to do like a number 6. And that's it. We're going to let that dry. And then I'll show you what to do with it next. Okay, I speeded this up with a hairdryer. You might have to let it dry for a day or so. Overnight usually does it, but as you can see, it has a lot of texture. Bumps, and it's got a lot of texture here. And if you only wanted this black and white abstract, then you could just varnish it and you're done. Or if, let's say, your room was predominantly, let's say you wanted a red background, you could paint your canvas red first, then apply this black, and when you scrape off, you would have red with black. But I'm going to show you how to do different colors on each one of these sections, and to do it to coordinate your room. To paint your abstract, pick 2 colors that are in your room. I'm going to go with brown and beige, and then just have some black and some cream color so that you can change those to lighter and darker. Place some of your 4 colors on a tray, and you're going to need a paper towel and a brush. I'm just going to use a small brush because I'm doing a small painting. When I did my large painting on the wall, I used this large 4-inch brush. I'm going to start out with brown, and I'm tapping some paint onto my brush, but I'm going to take some of it off because this is going to be what is called a dry brush technique. So you just want a little bit of paint on your brush, and you want to take the majority of it off. So now I'm just going to lightly go over this board. I'm not sure if you can really see it, but it has now turned into a brown color. So you're just going to put on as much or as little as you like, but that's definitely brown. So I'm just going to do the same thing over here, and I'm more than likely I still have enough paint on my brush to be able to apply it to this section over here, like that. So now I'm going to wipe most of the paint off my brush very vigorously, and I'm going to take some of the beige color and again take the excess off and go into this section and this section. Like that. While the paint is still wet, you can lightly brush some of it off. So now we have these 2 sections, and we don't want to paint it brown, and we don't want to paint it this color because both of those colors are touching. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the light color and mix it with either of these, and I'm going to take the black color and do the same thing. So let's take this beige color and mix it with some of the white. So now I have a lighter color than the beige. Take off the major part of it, and I'm going to do this square. Again, it's just a very light dry brushing technique. So I'm not sure if you can see, but it's definitely lighter. And for this square, we're going to take clean off the brush, take some of the brown, and mix some of the black with it to get a different color brown. So you can see, because we mixed it here, you can see that it's different than the original color that we started with, but it's lighter than the black. And I'm going to apply that to this section. And there's your abstract painting finished. Now you could just leave your painting the way it was, but I went ahead and splattered mine, and of course my camera didn't record that. So I'm just going to show you on another piece of paper how I did that. Okay, you just want to water your paint down to the consistency of ink. And then I've just got a piece of board here that I painted just to show you. So you've just got this really watery paint on, and you're just going to tap it, and wherever that falls, that's where it was supposed to fall. So you can do that with light colors and with dark colors.